You thought you were gonna pull that off? Not today, baby. Oh, they mad. They salty. Mono red salty. Ah, the world is healing. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, the first competitive results are in, and the first standard challenge on MTGO was won by Black-White Midrange, and the deck designer's name is right there in the title. And this does use new cards, which is better than we can say for the events for the last, well, year, quite frankly. It felt like whenever there were new cards, none of them got played in competitive events. Not with Domain Ramp, not with Esper Midrange around, but with rotation, people have had to make the brutal, savage, monstrous adjustment of playing new cards, reading new cards, if you will. Unbelievable. And this is the deck that rose to the top. Some of the new cards included are the Zorline Cosmos Caller, which I haven't played on the channel. This is not necessarily a bat deck, but it is a value deck, and Zorline reeks of value. This 3-mana 3/3 flying vigilant bat cleric says that when a bat attacks, you gain 1 life, and whenever Zorline enters or attacks, you may pay black, white, and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Get back your Deep Cavern Bat. Get back your Preacher of the Schism. Get back your Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Get value. A lot of value in Zorline, which is really cool to see existing in a best of 3 competitive format. On top of that, we've seen Beza. Beza's here. Season of the Burrow. I don't think I've played on the channel, but this is the paw print white season, and it gives you rabbits. It exiles non-land permanents, giving their controller a card, or it returns a permanent from mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it, not a finality counter. So basically, we just keep getting back bats and Preachers of the Schism over and over. Just endless value. Always have something cooking. Very, very fun. Other than that, a ton of great black and white mid-range cards that have been here for a little while, and some fountain ports in the mana base, along with the reprint of Fabled Passage to make the mana silky smooth. There is a sideboard because this was a best of 3 deck. Be careful when you hit craft all, but nothing new in the sideboard, just a lot of the good cards we've come to know from best of 3 in the past. I look forward to trying this out and answering the important question: does this best of 1, is black-white mid-range a thing? Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Here we go. First game back since Gen Con. Let's have fun. Fabled Passage. Fetch. Look, I don't know, man. It could be out here stifling. That's a new card, by the way, Fabled Passage. New to standard, anyway. Boom, bat. What you got? I interrogate you. What's going on here? All kinds of shenanigans. We don't want to let them play the bat. We've got the 2/2 lifelinker. The Preachers are going to be a problem, though. Actually, the bat has to take the Harvester. And then, what does the Thrall do? Not much. These Preachers, though. These Preachers are the problem. You gotta take them. Gotta take them. What are they going to do? Trade bats? They're not going to trade bats. Neither black deck with a removal spell once the Harvester's gone. Yeah, they just have another Preacher, but if we draw a removal spell, they don't have another Preacher. And then we also have to deal with Karvek. Oh, unless we get first Preacher. Well, there you go. And they have Preacher, but our attack step comes first. And right now it's a double. There's no way they can attack with this bat. Yeah, absolutely none. Let's drop Shelly on them. Pre-combat because of this. Gains. And a trade. So they might be preacherless. And look at that. We can get back our preacher. They found cut down. They're still sitting on Shieldred though. Yep, they're going for preacher superiority and bat superiority. Have I got something for them? Actually, how do we do this? Do we want to trade? I mean, is having Shieldred down what's important here? They're going to be able to get things back with Karvek. Yeah, I don't think we trade. Preacher, come on out. And this threatens to do it on each attack? My God, that's good. I mean, that's crazy. What are we doing here? My wife's been in here recording. I can tell the mic's lower. Okay, lots of mono black stuff. But do they dare attack? They sure do. If I take this, go to 18, then go back up to 20, then we attack, they're at 17. Yeah, we're going to be drawing cards, which is better than these little life linkers for now. Ooh, Virtue? Oh, that's intense. Okay, if the opponent blocks with everything, Shieldred could die, but it takes everything with it. And we're getting back a bat. Let's go. Triggers. Woo, baby. Give me that. Oh, give me that. Oh my goodness. Opponent with a snap block, huh? This is actually kind of nuts. I can see the love for this card in a mid-range shell. People were like, why isn't it in your bat deck? I think we know now. It's a mid-range card. We'll throw this in the graveyard because we can get it back, right? That's so good. Preacher wants some. Karvik wants some. Careful. Okay, no blocks. We chill. They pass. Let's bring out our 2/2. And cook and scoop. Season of the Burrow there. I mean, probably exile 2 things, win game or something like that. Absolutely dominant against mono black. Next victim. This funky dressed cat. Courtyards. Man, do I love to see those. You have to draw more land, but we're on the draw. We don't have a cut down. We could just die to mono red. Let's find out. We should give him a hard time as long as we draw some land. Oh, did I equip my emotes? I don't remember. Nope, still got the old ones. Delightful. Opening up on duress. Let's see how many discard cards you have. There are so many in standard now. Scoundrel? Who dis? What's going on? Scoundrel into treasure, huh? We better get in that hand and figure out what's going on. Codebreaker Bone Brute. What the heck is this? I mean, it's a 6/2. Yeah, we'll take I think our Codebreaker friend. The disguise wards it. Yeah, but I still think we take the Codebreaker. The Harvester of Misery is really good against the Bone Brute. They don't really want to do that. Face down card located. No blocks. Another one. How did we do it? Swing. Life. Creature. Well, we found land. We've drawn only lands. This is a weird deck we're up against. What is going on? Lots of duress, demonic ruckus. I guess that makes the Bone Brood a lot better, doesn't it? Now the Harvester doesn't kill it. I did not see that coming. And the Menace means it gets around the Preacher. They didn't transform it though. Trigger. Lifelinker acquired. So that helps get around the Bone Brute. Because if they flip it, it doesn't have ward anymore. So using the Harvester on it and blocking it can help. But we only have one blocker. It does have Menace. But not if they flip it, right? It depends when they flip it. So if they do it now, they're still not doing it. I mean, I like that. That's cool. Kill the Scoundrel? I think so. I don't think it's getting on. Well, gosh, I've almost got a 5/4 here. Yeah, that's better. Actually, what is the best 5-drop to play here? That's a legitimate question. I don't want to kill my bat, of course. I want to play this bat. It's a good bat. Trigger! Trade with the lifelinker. Urklazats. I think that's the play. Such a good card. Such a killer. Good game. I'm not sure where their deck was headed. Maybe it is a fight rigging deck. No? That rotated. Maybe they forgot it rotated. What happened to my meta? Like my first 2 games back, no Boros? No mono red? This must be mono red. This must be Boros, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Need more land. Am I gonna turn down a Preacher here? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to bin them because the bat gets them back. It's just such good value. Just value. The bat. Well, it's a dead bat, but they can force me to use the Go for the Throat if they take the Shepherd. But not everybody knows what the Shepherd does. Not everybody knows what the Shepherd does. All right. Hand it over. So many solutions. Opponent's looking at this hand. They don't even know about this Go for the Throat. They're looking at this hand like, oh, what do I play? What do I want dead? Bronco. Sure. Sure. How about another? Sentinel. I think denying them the card advantage makes sense. So mid-range. It's mid-range versus mid-range. And what does that come down to? Last critter standing. So do we play both of our 2-drops here? Or Go for the Throat and our Shepherd? We play our Preacher and say, come at me. Feels like giving them that opportunity is bad. I'm sure they're going to kill the first thing we play. Yeah, let's go for both of our 2-drops. You. Hey, maybe they'll make the mistake. They don't know about this go for the throat. Maybe they'll make the mistake of targeting the sentinel here. Resolve. Wait till they go to attacks. Kill it. Looks like they're missing a land. Not the worst. Glissa's a problem. It's gotta go. They did know about the Legion. They didn't know about the go for the throat, but they could have guessed from the way we played. So that might mean they have another Glissa, which would be a headache. They have a Preacher. Preacher's pretty good. Let's try a Shelly. We keep drawing land. I know, once upon a time I wanted it. Not so much now. All right, Season. Season gets back a 3. We have a Preacher in the graveyard. Yep, had a feeling they had that. They go down to 15, so they're making 1/1s. Oh, on upkeep we're cutting down too. That's aggressive. I think I'm gonna give them a card. I think I have to. These Preachers are so good. They just run downhill so well. Let's do this first. All right, get back a thing, exile a thing. You're the exile, this is the thing. Let's see if we can flip this. Someone's gonna run out of removal. I want it to be them. Who's gonna keep a Preacher around? There's a Cottage. Cottage is scurry. Okay. Arcfiend. We're at 18, so we're gonna draw. Let's play this. It's a good top deck. Then we draw, we gain life. Does the opponent trade? They do not. Yikers. Let's see if we can really start running downhill. Or if they have the tricks to get this. Yeah, that's a good card. That's a really good card. Bat, we're on empty, so the bat doesn't hurt us. The opponent's got to swing, right? We got to. We go to 13. In the deck. This, of course, means we'll draw a land. Told you. All right, 15-11. We attack, we draw. We have Death Touch, but they have First Strike. We're going to lose something. Let's go for it. Let's do this first. Gotta make sure we're drawing good cards here. If we draw the right removal spell, we are so good at Magic. We do not. We do get Beza. Founder of Amazon. Bezos. Which could be good. The opponent does have to kill us. Go 10 to 15. Aklazats. Let's go. They go to 2 on the Arcfiend. We save the Beza, Burza, whatever, Breeza. If we save it for when we're at the lower life total, it's going to be really hard to kill us with the Arcfiend. Big choice. Big decision here. I think it's like that. And they draw. We go to 16 and to 14. Yeah, that opportunity may never pop up, but the more they have on the board when we play this, the better. Ooh. Huh? +2/+2, huh? What a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Gonna have to do this. 1 to 1. If I play this, I get a card. But then I don't get the fish. Do I need the fish? It's a good question. Do I need the fish or do I need the card? I need the fish. This is going to be a shorter game here. Let's go. No lifelinkies, but we can bonus. Triggers! This is a little scary, not gonna lie. Oh, I can't cast it. All right. I mean, they're on full send, right? They have to close. But they also have to live. I mean, they should take it. They should definitely take it. They have to win on this turn. I do not recommend. I do not recommend at all. Yeah, sure. Death touch, baby. All right, can they close? If they kill the Zoraline, I go to 1. They draw. Oh, it's a good game. It's a close game. I was definitely a little fast and loose. I could have tried turtling up and just play the Arcfiend game. They're going for it. Remember, if my stuff dies, I lose 2. So this is effectively, I go to 6. This is, I go to 4. But this is still alive. And this is still alive. Seven to 3. Just show me what you got. Game. Arcfiend, baby. It's not ready. Not ready for all this life gain. 3-0. Cruising. But none of it's been against what I'm used to for the meta. Like, did the meta just go away while I was in Gen Con? That would be awesome. Did all the mono red players finally just get forced to fight each other? Yeah. Well, on the draw over and over, and then finally on the draw against mono red. A real test is coming up. Is this good? I don't think this is good here. Wow. This is gonna sting, but let's get it down. They only have 1 red, never mind. They have a lot of red sources, but hopefully they just brick off the top for a while. Look at all those lands. Okay. I mean, we could trade, but no. Do not trade. Do not negotiate with mono reds. Do we let them keep the Swift Spear? They're gonna forge? Do I let them keep the Swift Spear? It's dealing the same amount of damage right now. Yeah, I don't give them the card, right? We need them to slow down. This is one way to do it. Another bat. So Beza next turn could be better conceivably, but like it's more life now to player. If I play Shieldred, do I have to block? Possibly. And you'd prefer to play Shieldred after they have to fight their way through this beautiful 4/5. This also takes the line off the table of like attack with Foundry. You gonna shoot down my elk? You're gonna face down me. Okay. That sounds wrong. Don't say that. Just whatever you do, don't repeat the thing I just said. The apocalypse. The life gain machine. Dude, this is how you do it. You want to draw 3? You want to draw 3 against me? CGB? Here you go. Go ahead, Swifty. Keep getting you some. Biz don't care. Sure. Weird timing, but okay. The Burrow. Wait, huh? Wow. Has a doorkeeper throw? Is that even the play? 5 1/1s? Like, what are they gonna do? Could also exile a thing. We could exile the Forge, but that draws them a card. Probably not great. I think we just bat up. Keep batting. Go to combat. Guys, I'm a paid professional. Don't try these puns at home. You may find yourself with no friends. Yeah. Look at you. Look at you out here going off. They found a frenzy off the top like a true expert. A true master of their craft. Nice stuff. Give me that 4 life, please. We go to 7. They are at 12. They're going to have to discard. They're at the lower life total. We can get back what right now? The Thrall? Is that good when we have a bat here? It's probably not good. Maybe we don't get anything back. Yeah, I don't think we get anything back. I think we play it no fetch, which is weird. But that is what we do. Decline. Bats. Bats, 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 bats. Monstrous Rage in the bin and a fresh bat. We're up to 18. Give me that frenzy. Get out of here. You thought you were gonna pull that off? Not today, baby. Oh, they mad. They salty. Mono red salty. Ah, the world is healing. Easy 4-0. All these wins on the draw. Imagine going first. Prime Strategist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That looks like a control deck. That might be more difficult. Still on the draw, but we got bats. Lots of bats. White mana go. Interesting. Preacher can stay. Bricks. Bricks? Interesting. What you doing? I want some info. Hand it over. Temporary lockdown, lay down arms, nurturing pixie. Huh. Ain't that something? Look at that pixie value. Let's grab this lay down arms. Make them use their lockdown, which I bet they want to. There is something to be said for like lockdown pixie shenanigans because they're locking up their own bricks. Do we bat them again? Yeah, because we really want to get that lay down arms. We do not want them using that on our preacher. I don't know. This is a weird spot. They've got the fountain port. I don't know if they want to play a pixie here. They get back their laydown arms. I take their laydown arms. I mean, I guess they want to, right? Then they can just cast it again, but then the bat comes. I don't know, man. It's bizarre. Hi. How you doing? Yep. Preacher. They're gonna fish up. They're going fishing. Okay. They did break the life total tie. That would have been nice for Preacher. Smooth. Here comes the Pixie, bouncing the lockdown, giving me the bat, which takes a lockdown, which they cast a lockdown maybe? What is happening right now? They just have lockdown flicker for value? This is amazing. I love this deck. Yorian! That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, good one. Very nice. Let's make our knights. They might just sit there. Like what advantage is there right now to the Pixie? Nothing. They're just gonna fish up. They're going fishing. Let's ensure we draw land next turn by thinning the deck. You might understand math, but do you understand the shuffler? No, you don't, do ya? And then I think I only go with one, right? Because they have another lockdown. So we want to build this into a threat. So, treasure, sure. You're just gonna burn it to a lockdown, right? So, what are we doing here? I mean, I guess it lets them activate Fountain Port more. Yeah, you got me. Very nice. And now they can Pixie it back and do it again. I need it to end. Oh, they're gonna get that one. Interesting. Kind of sus, to be real. Stack your triggers. Mind resolve first, right? But I guess they get the other lockdown after, and that's why this works. If I take the Pixies and they lock down their Pixie, then they get back their Pixies. It doesn't really matter, right? None of this actually matters. This is so silly. By the way, is that all 4 Pixies? Shuffler's fine. Our hero. Would you like to play another one? Oh, you don't. So right now they don't have a solution to this. Let's roll. I guess I'll make them spend some mana on getting rid of another virtue token. So, if I'm expecting this to survive, maybe I should have paid 1 life last turn so I can pay 1 life again and get the tie benefit. Or no, this is 2 life. Maybe I find a way to use this. Though right now we don't have a permanent in the graveyard that qualifies. Huh? Sus. Land. See, remember what I said about deck thinning? We're doing it. We're doing it so much right now. And make a treasure. We bin another land. Do we play second virtue is a good question. They don't have farewell anymore. Let's go for it. Farewell is extinct. Yeah, opponent's deck is great as long as everything costs 2 or less, which is a lot of the best of 1 meta last week. This week, things are changing. At least so far in the games I've played. Maybe people are finding the things that beat those all-in aggro strategies that compete. Or maybe this is just mid-range stuff from Magic Online and people want to try these strategies and the statistically best decks will still be the aggro piles. We will see. This Preacher is really what we're clinging to. If it goes, we're in big trouble. There's an argument for just holding up Go for the Throat to kill our own Preacher so it doesn't get exiled. Ugh, there it is. All right. They just blew up their own lockdown to draw a card. I think they did. Yeah, we drew another land. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 since we cracked the Fable Passage in a row. And you guys probably thought I was making it up. You cannot thin your deck without getting flooded. That is Magic Arena. Not one of them is a creature land either. I think we got to get this down. We're not doing enough otherwise, and there's nothing to get back. But we do make 5/5. They're flooding too. Of course, they're using bricks over and over. So I'd have to go back and like really look at turn by turn to figure out whether or not they are flooding or just getting a lot of brick value. But they did draw all 4 pixies, which is very redundant. It's kind of doing the same thing over and over. Yo, let's go. Okay, if you say so. If you are getting back... Oh, you're getting back that lockdown? Okay. Interesting. So what do we have here? You're going to get back that lockdown. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Doesn't really matter what we take. That's all going away again, but it's nice to know about these saw blades. Mm-hmm. He kind of gave away the info on those saw blades, but it's tapped creature anyway, right? This is vigilant, so we kind of got him there. Uh-huh. Yeah, you are doing it. Oh, look, a pixie decline. I guess there's not gonna be a way to make us discard, and I don't have a way to discard for value. Okay, we play it. What? Can't hurt. It's a big bat. What you gonna do about it? They draw lay down arms. Gamer. They are like, they did wash their pixies. Like, they got all their pixies under there. They probably have, like, we saw they have Season Burrow, right? So they have other ways to free it. But this is full Dirtle. Can we overpower the Dirtle? Can we stop drawing garbage? Let's see. Legion to Ashes. Sus. I think if we hit the bricks, they can't transform them, which is probably their win con. I think that's correct. If we hit the lockdown, we get 2 bats, but they get 4 pixies. but we take their lockdown and we let them have their pixies. Is that good or bad? I mean, our bats growing is kind of epic. All right. Yeah, our bats growing is very epic. We can race those bricks. Not a big deal. Get that down as well. I mean, I swear their deck is like the same cards. The shuffler has fed them just the same cards over and over and over. We see all the bricks, all the pixies, all the lay down arms. One season of Burrow. We will see if that changes. Yep, you can transform that. Okay. Yep. That is fine. Carrot cake. When it enters, sacrifice it. Make a 1/1 scry 1. Sure. Money, money, money. Mono white token endless temporary lockdown bouncy value. So silly. And go. Let's wait. We're going to try to set up a blowout. So we play this. We draw a card. We make a treasure. We make 2 1/1s. We don't gain 4 life. Pretty good. Let's do that before combat. Ooh. Then we know they don't have another saw blades. Block careful. Okay. When I say careful, I meant more careful than that. That wasn't smart, was it? If they get the lockdown, though, do I really care? Not really. I mean, maybe we just let this happen. Because we can get these back. Like, what are they really accomplishing? $36. What you gonna do, mono white? I wonder if they've got Biza. Probably. Seems ripe for this deck. It's just endless value all the way. Okay. Well, if they're sacking that, it doesn't feel like they're gonna play a lockdown. Or they're just out of ways to pick up the lockdown. Maybe it's really just the pixie. Uh-huh. How many planes do you think they have? Now, before that happens, we've got to cut something down. And it's gonna be these. The grave with you. Oh, hello. Just you because of those saw blades. But don't worry, I'm doing something about it. 2 lockdowns. Yeah, give me those. Yeah, we back. You can try to lock them down if you want to. Oh, the 1 Gix coming in hot. What are you gonna do? Lock down your tokens? It's a strong move. Yeah, more. There's some straight up card draw. Wow. Yep, sack a token, draw a card. Could have also made a token and drawn a card. Did they play a land? Let's find out. They need 1 more to flip that. I don't see it. All right, I'm probably supposed to figure out if I have lethal here. Kill this, block here, here. Take 5, 6, 7, 14, 15. Yep, in theory that is lethal. Looking around, I don't see a way out of it. Bang, bang. Triggers. Why not? More bat, more happiness. That's how it works. Wow, what a bizarre game. Mono white is still good at stalling forever and losing. Yeah, that is that experience. The Mesa Falcon of the day is when the crowds are gone. Yo, when the crowds are gone. Thank you for being a member of the Mesa Falcon gang. You're cool. And the comment of the day, the very first one to pop up as I open my YouTube studio, comes from Raynan the Boss on the blue-white control video. Oh yes, my weekly dose of blue-white control. That is one thing you can count on. As long as there is even a card or 2 to change in blue-white, I will find an excuse to play it early and often. Glad you enjoy it. Most of you have probably figured this out by now. Control haters, you should probably take a day off from the channel now and then. But it feels even more important now with the amount of just, bruh, I put all the things of the same type in the deck. Bruh, attack you. They all cost 2 mana, 1 or 2 mana. It seems even more important now than ever to remember that control is an archetype and remind everybody that maybe they shouldn't just toilet game and expect to win. Anyway, black-white control. Does it do the thing? I went 5-0 in the video. I played 1 more game. It went long because it was an absolute grind fest. I did not win that one. It was against mono black. Maybe I will add it. I guess you'll know when you see the end of this. Sometimes it's okay to go over an hour in a video with a new set. I'll decide. It was an interesting game anyway. The deck is solid. We beat the 1 mono red we played. I feel like I need to see it against Boros. I feel like I need to see it against control, although I'm not sure about that. Quite honestly, nobody's playing control against me right now, so I guess I need to know if that is still meta or not. But the value of this deck, the life gain, the mid-rangeness, the bodies, the 4/5 bodies for 4, the big creatures for 5, like there's I love what this deck is doing, and I want to do it some more. So yeah, let's play some mid-range. Let's play some control. Let's show these typal decks where they've gone wrong, and let's not flood. Flooding sucks. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.